Hello guys, Valor Reviews here, and this is the Oraimo Tempo W2 smartwatch. It's the successor to the Tempo W which I have here, and is so much better, way better. Compared to the Tempo W, it has more features, an extra button for a ton of training modes, and the entire display is now touch enabled. At 15,500 Naira or $32 as advertised on Oraimo's website, should you buy this smartwatch and does it have the features you need? Well, stick around to find out. The Oraimo Tempo W2 comes in this green and black box, and you can see some of the features it has. Opening the box, the first thing you'll see is the smartwatch. It comes with a user guide manual containing instructions on how to set up and use the smartwatch, and it also comes with a proprietary charger. To charge this smartwatch, this is how to go about it. The charging animation is cool, and while it's being charged, you can't use it. The Tempo W2 has a 180 mAh battery in it, and charging time is really fast. Now for the build quality, the Oraimo Tempo W2 feels well made. It looks premium with the metallic build, and it weighs 61 grams, which shouldn't bother your wrists. The entire display is now touch responsive, which I'll come back to in a bit. It has two buttons. The first one is the home button, and the second is the training mode button. The straps are made from rubber. They are the standard 22mm straps, and they can be easily removed if you want to swap them out for something more stylish. At the bottom is where you will find the heart rate monitor sensor and the charging ports. Now, this smartwatch is IP67 water and dust resistant. It can be submerged in water for 30 minutes in a depth of 1 meter. You can swim with it, take a shower with it, go to the gym with it, and sweat all over it. This smartwatch can handle those serious activities without any issue. It's built for that, and it is very intuitive. Press the home button for about 5 seconds to turn it on, and you're greeted by the 1.28-inch TFT display with a resolution of 240 by 240p. It's a bright display. You can use it under direct sunlight, but it's a bit pixelated. The entire display is touch responsive, making navigation and using the features of this smartwatch very easy to do. Speaking about the features, to fully utilize this smartwatch, you need to pair it with your smartphone, and that's where the Joywear 2 app comes in. You can download the app from the Android and iOS App Store, create a profile, and sign in if you already have an account. With the Joywear 2 app, at a glance, you can see the steps you've taken in a day. I have a target of 8,000 steps, which researchers say can help extend your life. You can also see the distance you've covered and calories burnt. The home screen shows your heart rate and sleep record. Next is sports, and you can use it to monitor your exercise. There are different exercises you can select, and if you pick running outdoors and hit the go button, after you're done exercising, the app will show you details like the kilometers covered, which is basic. Click on history record and it will show you more information like the duration of your exercise, step taken, calories burnt, heart rate. It can get technical by showing you the route you took, average pace, average minimum and maximum heart rate, elevation, and charts showing your speed, heart rate, and altitude. If you're proud of what you've achieved, it allows you to share your exercise info to friends via social media. Under the device tab, you can change the dial and you have a variety to pick from. If you find the one you like, click on it. Click on synchronous dial, wait for about 1 minute for it to do its thing, and it will appear on your smartwatch. You can also create a custom dial, select the picture you want to use, reframe it, and it's done. Other things you can do are set an alarm, enable the raised arm to activate the display, use your smartwatch as a remote shutter button to take a picture, select the apps you want to receive notification on. If the app isn't listed, select more apps at the bottom and select the app you want to receive a notification on, and that's it. Set a sedentary reminder to remind you to walk out when you've been seated for a while without exercising, and also you can upgrade the firmware of your smartwatch. It also has a physiological cycle, which I have zero experience with. Now back to the smartwatch. It has two buttons, the home and training mode button. The training mode button gives you quick access to select the exercise you want to engage in and record your progress. It calculates the calories you've burnt, your heart rate, and the duration of your workout session. Your smartphone doesn't have to be with you while you're working out. Your smartwatch will synchronize the data to your smartphone when it's close enough to establish a connection. Now press the first button and it takes you to the dialer or home screen. And from here you can see the battery level of your smartwatch, the weather, the steps you've taken, your heart rate, and of course the time and date. You can also change the style of the dialer if you're not feeling it without the app. Tap and press on the screen for about 3 seconds, and when it vibrates, swipe left or right and tap on the dialer you fancy. From the home screen, swiping left shows you the number of steps you've taken, distance covered, and calories burnt. Next, it shows you your heart rate in real time, and it's pretty accurate when I compared it. Swipe again to show you the training modes, which we've already covered. It also shows you the weather information, which it gets from your smartphone. Messages, where you will see all the notifications on your smartphone, and it doesn't show you the entire message, just 3 lines, which is enough to make you know if the message is an important one or not. Music plays and controls the default music app on your smartphone. You can play, pause, skip, go to the previous track without touching your smartphone. It also works on YouTube to pause and skip to the next video. It has a stopwatch feature and a search feature, which if you press for 3 seconds would make your smartphone ring and vibrate. It's handy when you don't know where your smartphone is. Now, settings allow you to reset the smartwatch. You can also find some information about your smartwatch. You can increase the brightness of the display and turn off the smartwatch. For quick access, from the home screen, swipe down to access quick settings. This is how I would prefer to change the brightness of the display. Swiping up from the home screen shows you notifications. Now, for the battery life, the Oraimo Tempo W2 comes to a 180 mAh battery, and when paired with my smartphone, the smartwatch screen at maximum brightness and the display standby at 15 seconds, I got 2.5 days of usage, which isn't bad. In conclusion, the Oraimo Tempo W2 at 15,500 Naira or $32 is a good deal. It is affordable, well made, and it has got some features that would appeal to people that love exercising. The full touch display is a welcome addition, especially when you compare it with the previous version. With 2.5 days of battery life, it isn't the best smartwatch out there, but on the flip side, the charging time is fast. So guys, we've come to the end of this review. What's your take on the Oraimo Tempo W2 smartwatch? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't be shy. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Valor, signing out.